είναι κριτής, διεθνής κριτής, κρίνει στην Ιταλία και είναι αυτός ο οποίος μαζί με άλλους ξεκίνησε μια κίνηση στην Ιταλία η οποία τελικά φαίνεται να έχει ωφελήσει τον Dressage στην Ιταλία, η οποία έχει ανέβει πάρα πολύ τα τελευταία χρόνια. Δεν απέχουμε σήμερα πάρα πολύ νομίζω από αυτό το οποίο είχε η Ιταλία πριν κάποια χρόνια. Η κρίση είναι κάτι το οποίο το γνωρίζουμε όλοι και νομίζουμε και πιστεύουμε ότι αυτή είναι υπεύθυνη για τη μείωση του ενδιαφέροντος στην υπασία γενικότερα. Είτε είναι αυτό είτε δεν είναι, δεν είναι κάτι το οποίο εμείς μπορούμε να αλλάξουμε, με την έννοια δηλαδή ότι δεν μπορούμε να αλλάξουμε τα οικονομικά των ανθρώπων. Μπορούμε όμως να συμμετάσχουμε σε κινήσεις ενδιαφέροντος και να παρασύρουμε και να ενθουσιάσουμε κάποιους ανθρώπους οι οποίοι έχουν το ενδιαφέρον να λάβουν μέρος στο άθλημα το ίδιο ή να το παρακολουθήσουν. Δίνω λοιπόν τον χρόνο τώρα στον κύριο Φουάντ να μας εξηγήσει αυτά τα οποία έχει κάνει στην Ιταλία και να δούμε πώς αυτό μπορεί να βοηθήσει σε εμάς εδώ και μετέπειτα θα παρακαλούσα να κάνετε τις ερωτήσεις σας ή να καταθέσετε τις απόψεις σας, είτε θετικές είτε αρνητικές. Ελπίζω να είναι θετικές. Mr. Hamoud, please go ahead.
Okay, have you understand everything? I don't understand. We start. No, I just explain you our experience in Italy. We had the same problem many years ago with a very big increase in our sport, and then we started to organize ourselves. Normally without our federation, because also the federation was KO without any help, because they had no money and nothing. And then we started to do something for us. And then the first thing, the first step was to organize a foundation for the riders, all the riders, dressage riders, and we did this Gruppo Italiano Dressage. Gruppo Italiano Dressage is one association, sporting association. In the first time is only between riders, and after then between riders and parents, because all the parents likes to improve and to continue in this way, and they help us. And after we have the join of the judges and trainers and all the people who is interested to dressage. And now Gruppo Italiano Dressage has the member of the Gruppo Italiano Dressage are all the people. Everyone can be one of our members, and they help us to continue and to go forward.
How did you start? How did you start this association practically? I mean, what did you do to create the interest in other people coming to join?
Okay, the first step is normally we had in Florence I think 9 riders, in Milano 20 riders, in Rome 20 riders, and then in Rome it's not enough. 20 riders is very nothing. 9 riders is nothing, and then we try to organize. Look, you are 9, 20, and 20. If you organize something together, we are 50, and 50 is a little bit better, no? And then we organize some competitions, not many, 4, 5 in the year. One in Rome, one in Florence, and one in the north.
Separate from the federation?
Yes, we are always in the federation, but without the federation, because the federation said, okay, go do what you want, ask you, but no money.
No money. Okay.
Ask us what you want, but no money.
We know the story.
Good idea.
And the federation. Okay, and then we start. Just a moment, we arrived at the federation. And we start. And then we organize because we ask for all the parents if they want to help us, and then someone give us for the prize giving, and we organize. We start with these 3 or 4 competitions.
Whom did you ask for money? Whom did you ask for money for the prizes?
No, for in the first time, no, the prize was really just you are the first and you are the last, but we are all the...
Like we do here.
And we are friends, and we have dinner together, and because it was everyone one was interesting to continue, and it was easy to continue with the other people, not alone, and then the necessity was to go together. And then we start like this.
Okay, and how how did you increase the interest in the dressage? What did you do which you tried, what you failed, what you succeeded in doing?
No,
I mean, in actual things.
When we organize one competition, normally we never cancel this competition. Because if someone is coming from Milano to Rome, and we have only 20 riders, and the organizer says, oh no, the 20 is not good for me, we have to do it. And after 1 year, every competition it was full. Because the riders knows that really the competition was never cancelled, and then they come. The attitude is to come, and then we never cancelled the competitions at the beginning.
Do they pay an entrance fee?
Excuse me?
Did they pay entrance fee?
This is another thing, because I was judge and I have friends judges, and then we do it free.
No, entrance fee. Did the
Entrance, yes.
fee.
Then we asked to the federation, we had not to give her 20%, because in Italy, during the competition, when you have the entry fee, you have to pay 20% to the federations. And then for the dressage, also in this moment, we have not to pay for the federation.
Because of the 20%?
20%, but because now we have to pay the fee for the judges and for the vet and for the other one, but we have not to pay the 20% to the federation.
Okay, how much is the entrance fee?
The entry is it depends from the class. From 25 euro, the low, 20, 25, 35 and 50, the St. George and the other. From St. George to the higher one is 50. This is for a normal competition, for the championship. I don't know, because we never organize that. I am speaking about our organization, Group Veteran Dressage. We are organization only for promotion dressage, and then we don't organize the championship or that. Also because our in this moment, which is just to see you, the biggest competition in Italy in dressage is our competition. With last year we had 400 horses in dressage in the final.
Normally on a weekend you have a 2-day competition.
We're in
Let's say
our
normal competition.
yes.
How many people do you have? How many horses? How many pairs?
Normally it depends in the moment, because if we have in May, June, when you are at the last of the school, it's different, because all the students have the problem with the study, and they have to...
On average?
Yes.
What would you
From
say?
90 to 200. 90
The entrance fee they are paid at the day of the competition or before?
before. No, when they arrive. Before to compete.
Yes.
Before to compete, but when they arrive, so it would mean more or less
So
on
the
the
same
day
day.
of the competition.
Normally we have not 1 day, we have 2 or 3 days.
So they pay the first day for the 3 days,
Yes.
but not before.
No.
It's not like Germany.
The rule is written, you have to pay before, but never.
No. In Germany,
Yes.
you have to pay 1 month or 2 months in advance.
In Austria too.
In Austria too,
Yes,
but
yes.
not in Italy.
No, in Italy, normally they have to do it, but nobody.
When we were coming this morning to to the show, you said to me that you started copying to start with
Yes.
the French and the Germans, and then you decided that you were not French or German, you were Italians, and therefore you
That's the
had
big-
some changes.
the
Can you
big-
give us
yes.
more information about
Because
that?
at the beginning, what happened that everyone, somebody has experience in France,
Yeah.
someone in German, someone in Belgium, and when we are together, they say, okay, we have to do like in German, they, this and this and this, and it's okay. The other, no, in France it's better. But after then, we try to do it, but it's not possible because we have not the number of riders, we have not the experience, we have no sponsors. In Germany they have sponsors, in France they have sponsors. Every competition they have sponsors. In Italy no sponsors. We have only nobody. We have no sponsor. And then we try to find our way.
And
Yes.
what was your way? I mean, some of us have been to Germany. Some of us have been to local competitions abroad. What exactly did you try to do different? Did you change the tests? Did you change?
No,
the
we change also the test. We have the national test like you. I think in Greece too you have maybe the national test.
No, we use the FEI test.
Okay, but no, in FEI test we have the really very low competition and but before it was really difficult. But I think we have also many competitions without lower than this one, because at the beginning we have to help the riders to start to understand what means, what is a circle, what is the diagonal, what's the something else. But this one, the lower one here is with the yielding leg yielding, and it's a little bit difficult.
Tomorrow we have an easier test.
Okay. Yes. But anyway, we have our national test. Our trainers stay there, and then okay, we start to invite something for our riders, and then our level is this one, and we have to do this and this and this, because it's doing by the trainers, not by because they know what it means. And then it's very easy for the riders and for the horses, and
Can I go back? I don't know when you started, but let's say you started 10 years ago. Can we go back 10 years, and we are today 10 years ago in Italy? And you said, well, we need to do something.
okay.
What did you do?
The first thing is, okay, ladies and gentlemen, you are 20, and you are 2, and you are 19, and you are nothing alone. If we are together, maybe we can do something. What do you want? What do you think? I say, yes, it's nice, it's nice. Well, we have to do an organization.
Because how did it work before?
It didn't.
How did it work before your organization?
Before, because I know everyone, because I was judging.
No, what I mean is, were there competitions before your organization, and how were they organized?
But
With 20 people, you had
But before the competitions, it was only with when you are too much people is 30.
And you didn't have every such and such period a competition, for example, every weekend or every month or every...
No. We have someone send you an email or a letter or phone you. Yeah, what do you think if you organize something in March?
So it was not, there was no calendar.
No. Because there was no the number.
So when you organize the competitions?
We had the federation competitions.
Yes,
But
which
there
were...
was only 19, 25 persons, and it's nothing.
And how often were the federation competitions?
I think 4 or 5 competitions in.
That's all?
Yes. No.
So you got together and you
Excuse me.
did what?
I haven't
Sorry.
understood anything.
Okay.
They're saying that there were 5 people in one city, 20 in another city, 15 in another city. And they said, okay, the 20 in one city, they're going around and around, they're doing the same thing every time with the same judges, and they have to come all together, the whole of Italy, they have to come all together. So what we're dealing now is that in Attica, we're in Attica today. Most of our riders are here. And we're saying that the riders in Attica, they've gone less.
Yes.
So, what he proposes that we should go and do shows with other cities. The next city is
This is what they did in
Salonika.
Italy. This is what they did in Italy. Can we?
Exactly.
I know where you're going.
So, I'm trying to understand with the
What is
with the,
relevant to us here?
association they made.
Yes.
Okay, our jumpers, right, they made their own association.
Yes.
It worked for a couple of years. Let's Dressage make another association. How would that association will bring more people to the sport
Okay. Can we go to the next?
without
I agree.
asking another city?
But just your question is okay. But because we had also that, and then we asked to the federation for the training and for the formation of the riders when they pass from the license to the other one. They have to do something in dressage, and then the
Ours don't. Finally, somebody says
the
it.
federation said okay because it was nice for the, and then they have to do 3 or 4 competitions in dressage in lower level, and then they can have the license, the super license.
So
License.
one thing you did was to make it obligatory
It's
for all riders of whatever sport
Exactly.
of the two.
This
We've been
is
saying for
this
so long.
license,
To do
this
this-
method is in every country.
In every country,
If
this
you go in
is
France,
obligatory.
in Germany, in Belgium, no riders can go forward
Exactly.
without
Doing dressage.
dressage. They have to know what means training, what means riding, what means. It's not very difficult. We don't ask them to compete in the high level dressage. Just to know what means
The basics.
the basics. And this is obligatory, and then they have to do it. It's good for the trainers, and it's good for the riders, and it's very good for the horses.
Τα λέμε πάρα πολύ και
No, this is the way. This is the because the federation.
That's the best thing you said today. You can say it again and louder.
We'll repeat it at the end of the day, so that everybody
No,
understands.
because that's the end of the federation. Because but it's not really difficult, but it's, everywhere they do it.
Yes, it's
There is
obligatory.
no country without it.
Okay. What did you do next? Okay, so you got this, and therefore you made it from 50 riders, you got 100 riders, 80, whatever,
75.
75. Okay. So you got these riders
Yes, 75 riders,
competing
and we are
for a
really.
while, and then you got another lot. And let's say you had a normal increase of 25%, 50%, whatever, from the regular riders
yes.
who are not going to stay in dressage. Okay?
When you have the competition, is every year you have 4 or 5 competitions, sure competitions. Then you have also with this way, all the riders from jumping is coming,
Okay.
and then you have the dressage riders, jumping riders, but jumping riders is very low
level.
level.
Okay.
Okay. But normally there are 25, 30 persons
Okay.
for the license.
What was your next step?
The next step is we organize the championship.
championship of dressage.
Dressage, yes. Championship of dressage. Very low championship for every class. We have the championship with the prize giving, the very nice prize giving, very.
Let me say what we do here. Maybe we can kick off from that level, because we, except for what you just said about the jumping riders, what we have in Greece is 9 competitions a year. I think 10 competitions a year in dressage, like you saw today and we will have tomorrow, except for 2 times in a year, one around May and one in December, where there are 2 kind of championships. One is a championship and the other one we call something different, but it's like a championship. And it's also a prize for the rider of each category who has gained most points for all the competitions during the year. Okay?
Okay.
So this is what we're doing now. How do we attract more people to this kind of level that we're at?
Our experience was that we organized.
That depends on the clubs.
Depends on the class. Depends
It's
because
not the federation.
Yes, if the federation accepts this way, it is really easy to continue, because we have another experience to organize a regional championship or qualification for the final for the national championship in a normal competition, jumping competition. We organize for 1 day, dressage day, with our 5, 6, 10 riders, and also with the riders from jumping, but only for 1 day during the same competition of jumping. And then because the fee is very low, because they have the vet, they have judges, we need only 1 or 2 judges for dressage judges, and then everything is okay.
I don't think I understand.
Okay. No? The second step is to organize the qualification in every region. And then we organize this qualification during jumping. During the jumping.
Yes.
And during the jumping competition, we have only 1 day
Of dressage.
Dressage. dressage.
Okay.
During the competition,
Προκριματικούς κατά πόλη,
because the fee is really
προκριματικούς κατά πόλη
Yes.
για να μπορέσουν να πάνε στον τελικό. The big difference between Italy and Greece is that Italy has big cities in a distance of 200,
Yes.
100 kilometers.
you have to find another
So,
solution for this.
In
Yes.
Greece, practically, in a range of 50 kilometers, there is 85-90% of dressage riders all around here. So this qualification practically doesn't need for us.
only here.
Is only here.
Okay. And what did you add?
And there's
What-
another city that is not big, Thessaloniki, that is like Bologna, something
Yes,
like that. So there are only 10% for the riders, and it is practically dying now.
There.
Yes, I was trying to say that perhaps this is what we should do according to the geography, the particularities of the geography of Greece, and send a judge for the 2 or for the 5 riders, wherever these riders are, and qualify them to the championship, to the finals, by percentage. Perhaps no rider will be qualified the first year. Perhaps will be qualified with lower percentage and give him the chance to come in.
I know. The qualification is really not really a qualification. Qualification is just to do 1 or 2, to participate in 1 or 2 competitions. This is all. It's not the percent. Because we have in this moment in Italy, in our group, we have 327 persons, members of our organization, and we have many competitors. They have 45% and 50%, and from 45, and we arrive for 73. but it's not the percent that's important. It's important to have everyone.
Yes, it's the incentive. The problem is the incentive. It's not.
Yes, they have to compete, and they are they're always the first and the second and the third. But maybe the first is the 39% and the second is 36%. But it's not the problem. The problem is to give them the possibility to compete. They want to compete. And
Okay.
you have to
Yes,
help them.
Yes, but they
Pressing.
don't want to go.
Excuse me.
Somebody has to go to do a percentage day with them in order to get a ranking. So you know
You are speaking about the judge.
speaking about the judge traveling to the places where there is at least one rider.
This is at the beginning we did it.
We have now started to do this. We
We
are
are-
sending a judge from here to
Yes.
Thessaloniki.
Pressing.
For a young rider,
Yes.
novice rider,
Have to start some.
what's the cost of the horse? The value of the horse?
For a young rider,
For a new rider, not
a new
a
rider.
new rider.
Well, the lesson
Buy
of
it.
to buy
Buy a new horse in Italy.
For a young rider.
no idea. Depends of what you want. Really, what do you,
No,
at
to
what?
go for a simple test.
It's, the question is not really simple because what means the cost of the horse?
How much you could
Buy.
to buy a horse?
Yes, but the horse is 6 years old, 10 years old, 18.
bred in
What do
Italy?
you want to just to learn?
Do you breed horses in Italy?
Okay, I am trainer and I am judge and I know the problems, but I answer in this way.
Can you
If
find
someone
horses, cheap horses in Italy? This is the question.
I can find, but the problem is not, the answer is not how much, is for what. If I want to train some beginner one, and I need one horse for 1 years or for 2 years, big good one, and then and I have no too much money, and then I want to look for an old horse, good old horse, 18, maybe also 19. Why not? And then we try. It's not very expensive, and then we do it 2 years with this horse, and after we change.
What's a cheap horse? What's the price of a cheap horse?
This horse, this
Yeah.
well, 6,000, 5,000. Yes,
Okay.
yes. But
What I'm saying is, for most of our riders here, they have a starting cost of 2,000 euros. I think it's traveling, of course, from Italy, France, Germany to Greece. Just bring it in Greece.
we have.
Plus the value of the horse.
Excuse me.
What I'm trying to say is, one of the problems we're facing is we cannot change horses easily. So if a young rider starts riding and he wants to change the horse and go on and on and on, one of our problems is
I
this.
think it's the second well, this problem. It's not the first.
Can I interrupt?
Yeah.
Sorry, but can we please go on, because this is a detail of peculiarities and changes. I agree that it is relevant, but it's not the purpose of this particular meeting. Can we just go on as to what new ideas you can throw at us, which will help us improve generally, and then we can perhaps on another occasion solve the particular problem.
So far we've got one point saying that we
Compulsory. Compulsory dressage for the jumping rider.
Second is
For
to have
everyone.
simpler dressage tests in our shows.
No, because we have simple.
No, we have.
simple.
Okay, we have
them.
some. All right.
It's just that we don't, you ask the riders, for the jumping riders especially, to do complicated tests. We do simple tests.
Yes, yes, yes.
What this is what he said.
You have to really sit.
What was your next move?
Kayak something.
Yes.
How many different tests do you have in a 2-day competition in Italy? How many different?
Normally 2, but it's the same level. I don't know how, because in Italy we have 4 levels. We have elementary, easy, easy, and medium,
Yes.
and difficult.
Okay.
And in a 2-day competition, do you have all? Do you have
All
all
4
4
categories?
kinds of tests? Elementary.
Yes,
Yes, if you
we
have
organize all the class.
So all
easy class,
How many tests?
how many altogether in all
2
the categories?
classes in 2 days. 2 levels. In elementary, we have the first day 1. Like the children, we have the preliminary, and after the team test, it's one
Okay.
is lower than the other one, but it's the same level. Okay?
So 2 per level is what you're
Yes,
saying.
2 per
so
level, yes.
on a 4-day, on a 2-day competition, you have 8 tests
Yes,
on each
yes.
day, or not?
Yes, yes.
So 16 tests in 2 days.
Yes, it's okay.
Okay.
But no, it's 8, yes, it's 60.
Okay.
And then maybe
All right.
normally we have in elementary test you have 20 riders, and in the easy test you have 8, and in the medium 5, and the higher test we have 1 or 2.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a
What
problem.
else did you do?
Can I say something, please?
Yes, please.
I would like to know the elementary test, like we said, like A3 here, A4, A5, whatever. We have normally a horse can compete on 2 tests a day.
Yes.
Okay, so elementary test, because you say it's 8 elementary tests.
No.
No.
No, 8.
2 elementary
per-
tests.
It's 2 per day, 2
Two
per class
One-
on the weekend.
1 per day, and
Huh?
2 in 2 days.
Ah, 2 in 2 days.
1 day is
not
one,
two,
and
two.
2 day is different, but it's the same level.
Ah, so it's
So
8
A,
tests.
for example,
Yes,
or the
I
B,
pardon.
for example, the medium, for example.
Yes, yes,
Is
8.
2, 2,
Yes,
2, 2.
yes.
Okay, thank you.
And
8
then,
είναι στο σύνολο.
and then you can.
Στις 2 μέρες είναι 8 στο σύνολο.
Διόρθωσε. Διόρθωσε.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Διόρθωσε και είπε ένα τεστ για το κάθε επίπεδο, άρα 4 την πρώτη μέρα, 4 τη δεύτερη, 8 στο
Και είναι
σύνολο.
2-2.
Ναι.
Ο καθένα άλογο που μπορεί να πάει 2-2.
2 την ημέρα.
2 τεστ την ημέρα.
2 τεστ την ημέρα μπορεί να πάει.
Αυτό είναι δικό μας. Δικό μας.
Όχι, γενικά. Είναι 2 τεστ το FAI International την ημέρα.
Α, οκ, εντάξει.
But I
Αυτό
think
λέω,
you have
σαν
to,
σιουά.
you have to do something for your national test, because everywhere we have in France we have, I think, 50 national tests. In Germany too, in England too. I was in Ireland. They have because the international test, FEI test, are for the qualified riders, and then they have experience, and they are at a certain level.
So, can we please go to the next
Okay, the
level?
next is
What
to organize
what else do we do?
to organize these competitions. Then I don't know what's the rule in Greece, but we had at the beginning 1 horse can compete 2 or 3 times with 3 riders, different riders.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know if you have that.
One
One horse in the
Yeah.
low level, he can compete with 3 or 2 or 3 riders. Because
three
it's
riders.
yes, different riders, because then it's not very expensive. Then they pay together the transport and the stable, and it's really
And the same test, 2 riders or 3 riders, or only 2 riders the same test?
2 or 3, depends on your federation.
you can allow-
This is the way what you are different, and you have to find your way. Because if you have not many horses and not many riders, it's better. It's better to do that
We have
because
already 2.
three
We already
three
have 2
competitions in the low level. It's nothing for us. It's 4 minutes, 1 or 5 minutes, 1 competition, and 3 competitions, 15 minutes. 15 minutes, it's not more than 1 hour in. No, it's not 1 hour. It's not an hour a lesson, a normal lesson in during schooling, you know.
And
Well,
we have
it's
to
nothing.
check it
It's
on
not
the
very hard.
collecting almost.
Excuse me?
Yeah, the
We have to
collect.
check it on the collecting because they do for 1-2 tests the same day. They do 1 hour and 1 hour
Yes.
collecting and the test.
Yes.
So what
They're
do you
not
say
allowed
about it?
normally.
Normally, it's the federation.
Yes.
We know.
It's not allowed.
Yes, yes.
Also, in the international, the horse can do two.
Two tests, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
2 tests.
But inside the collecting is
We
1 hour.
are speaking about the safety of the horse.
Yeah. I'm talking about the
If for
safety
the
of the horse.
international competitions, one horse can compete
Twice.
twice,
Yeah.
and then for our level, very low level, I think one horse can compete 3
Yeah.
times without
3 times.
problems. 3 times.
Because
I think
we had
it's not really difficult to
Okay.
accept that for the moment. And
But
to be just to
what
have
about the training?
training.
When it's 3 times? How many times we give it for the training? Because we have a
The
program
warm
there.
up. The warm up.
The warm-up, the training.
Normally, the one horse is coming from one school with one trainer
Okay.
and with many students, and then the trainer is one
Yeah,
and the
okay,
student
yeah,
has
for
more,
sure.
and it's not the problem because the trainer organized himself.
I'm talking about, because I'm a steward, I would like to know, 3 times. He goes the same day. How many hours the horse is in the training show? Not out we know.
This is not a big problem. I said this is a national problem. This is the federation have to write a rule for the stewarding, national stewarding. It's not international stewarding, and you have not to follow the international stewarding because it's different. This is promotion for
Yeah, that's for
dressage
sure.
in the
Yeah,
national,
okay, yeah.
and you have to be elastic. If you go there, it's not.
So sometimes I see horses,
Okay.
they go
Okay.
twice and they go 3 hours in the
Καρολίνα,
collecting.
Okay.
να προχωρήσουμε γιατί λακανίζουμε
Okay,
χρόνο.
συγγνώμη.
Sorry, έτσι. Listen, so far what we have here is what the Federation is organizing, more or less what you are saying, in the sense that we have all the riders together, but we don't have enough riders. We don't have this jumping riders, it's an extra thing which we've done. Organized horse sharing, I don't know if it's possible, but I've made a note to see what can be done. But in other ways, I don't as yet understand why we need to make an association to promote the business. So can you give us some information about what we can do in that direction? Because we already do a fair amount of what you're suggesting was done by your association, because you really did not have a federation. Maybe next year we won't have a federation, but at least this year we do.
We need an organization because there is not federation. We have not federation. When we start, the federation said you can go, but we can't sell.
Okay, more or less this is what we are about to face.
That's what we start. But after, when they saw that we are really we have successful in this way, and then they start to help us with the judges. They paid the judges. They paid sometimes the prize giving, and then they organize the championship themselves with the medals and everything. But this is a second round. But you need this association because if not, there is nothing to take you together.
But so it's to bring everybody together.
Yeah.
What do you do with once you brought everybody together? Okay, we have an association.
In association, we have someone
100 people, members. Okay, what are you doing there?
And then you organize the competitions, many competitions.
But they are organized already.
Okay, we organize normally competitions, very different special competitions like the challenge Do you know the challenge?
We have it.
Okay. Challenge is very nice, like competition, because the competitions with training, and it's very nice.
Okay.
And then we organize also competitions with the parents. We have many
What
things.
do you mean?
Like
Parents
what?
participate?
What do the parents write?
No, the parents was really,
Because I'm not.
they arrive and they participate because during the Thanksgiving and during all the competitions. But you need a place really close to the competition, and then the parents can arrive and to organize.
You mean when they come from other cities? That's what you mean?
Yes.
When they're not,
Yeah, you mean.
when you have competition in a different
What do the parents contribute? I don't understand. I mean, here the riders have their parents with them, or one of them.
I start again. If there is not the organization, when there is a competition, normally there are only 5 or 6 riders or 10 riders, and many parents want really to come and wants that their
promote their children.
child to continue to compete because it's nice, because it's very important, and then the organization help them to continue
How?
to organize competitions, to organize.
But that already exists. Our problem is that they don't come
this is
here.
not. This is not the way. The organization is like a normal competition. You arrive, you compete, and you go away because you have no friends, you have no nobody, you don't know no one.
Here?
Here or everywhere.
Everybody knows everybody here.
But
They're not staying, that's true.
It's not like a family.
No, it's not. You're right.
Not only it's not like a
They're
family,
leaving.
it's like a shooting gallery.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
It's a shooting gallery, but you have to change that way. I have to invite you in our competition, and you see that when they ride, this is happy.
You mean you have a lot of people?
No, not a lot of people. Happy people. When they arrive, hey, how are you? Come on, we do that and we have that, and then you are friends. And it's really nice to go there to meet the other people.
The only way that we could do that was to do it with the jumping, because the jumping is like that.
I don't know, but in dressage we have to do that. Because at the beginning, I remember, when they arrive, this family is on the left, the other one on the right, and the third one is back. And no, to meet the other one. But you have to. But you need.
Can you?
Μίλα.
Huh?
Σήκω παιδί μου, δεν σε βλέπω.
Maybe what we're trying to say is that an association would help to make competitions that are not so competitive. So that we go to compete and check our progress,
Yes.
but not
The atmosphere. The atmosphere
not
is
to win against someone else, but to change the
The
atmosphere.
atmosphere is not like the normal competition.
Yes, it's more friendly,
That
more
the level is really very high because the level is done by the judges. And if you have a good judges, and then you have a good level.
Wait a minute. Now we've gone on something. So what you're saying is that it's the judge's fault that we have fighting between the parents.
Okay, and then we have to find another. We tried. We had the same problem, and we resolved it because when our organization. No, in our group we have Dressage. I am the president, and the trainers with me, Olympic trainers and high-level trainers and very low level trainers. We have the Valentina Truppa is in our organization. Enzo Truppa is in our, but we are also from Sicily and from because at the beginning it was not really simple to go and say, hey, Monsieur Truppa, how are you? It's not easy because and then it's important. And the other one is that in this moment, really, it's very easy to go to speak with him, to ask him something, and then it's really nice.
So
And
to achieve that, what did you do? This is really what we are looking for from you. We're looking for suggestions which will improve our state.
For what she said, it's very correct. And then for the normal competition, with the normal level competition, you need good judges.
Okay.
Good judges with good preparation, and then you are okay. And then you are okay. There is not a problem, because if you organize, for example, we organize something during Christmas, and during the competition, everyone can wear what he wants. Yes, the costume. And that's not means that the level of the competition is not good, because we invite 5 international judges, and then they are there and they judge like.
How do you pay the 5 international judges?
Okay, we pay like an
No, it's a real question.
like an international judge.
Yeah, how?
How did you reach the position
The budget.
which made it possible for you to pay for 5 judges?
Okay, because
For us, 5 judges
yes,
is a lot of money.
Because for us in this moment, we did it from, this is the 5th year we did. We have this solution because we have 400
Members.
in the competition.
And is it from the entrance fees? How do you have a budget? How do you get a budget?
How we organized before. We know how many riders and how many.
But it's, yet how do you
How do you
have
get
a
the money?
budget to get the money to pay for whatever you organize?
If it's rider,
It's from the
if it's
entrance
rider
fees.
from the amount, if it's rider,
Άμα είναι 50 ευρώ
30
και
or 40 euros,
Yes.
it's easy. It's easy.
It's not.
Μα γι' αυτό ρωτάω.
Practically from the entrance fees.
Μα γι' αυτό το ρωτάω.
They have many riders, and the
And
entrance
they
fee.
have a...
But when we start, I normally judge for 5 or 6 years without nothing, because I was there just because it was my organization, and also the other one, the steward, and everyone was like voluntary. But now we can do it, and it's
Because you have a higher entrance fee than we do.
yes. But at the beginning, it's like in this moment you have to start, and you have to start with your something different. You have no sponsor.
Okay.
No?
Do we...
No sponsor.
No sponsors.
No sponsor. No, we have no sponsor. Actually, we have no.
In that way, we are exactly...
Yes. But no, I think you have to start doing this organization in any way. And if you have no organization, you have no contact between.
Can I ask something?
Yes.
In your competition, why did not the dressage riders go to the national competition a lot? You said maybe 50 or 60, and at this association, the new one, went 80 or 200.
I can answer like this. In the normal competition, with the federation, if you have 60 or 80 riders, it's okay. In our competitions, organized by the Gruppo Italiano Dressage, we have the double.
Why?
Because it is a happy.
Is it?
It's a happy competition.
happy, yes.
They ride and they are happy. They know we go there because it's really easy.
They have fun.
They have fun, yes, they have fun.
Okay.
For
Is
the
that-
horses, for the persons, because when they arrive, I know everyone. I know how are you and how are you. Come on here. Do you know this one? Can you help us to do this one? And then after them, it's everyone is.
And so not so much competitive. It's a little
No. In the arena, it's always very competitive. It's outside. It's not really competitive. Yes.
Can I ask, do you organize social functions also? In this group, do you organize, I don't know, receptions or dinners
Yes.
or something like that?
Social, like in this moment, we call that regional one, because we have in Sicily we have only 30 riders, and then we can't organize very big. But with the jumper, when we invite them to compete, and they have to do this competition for the license, and then we organize something, and we have also 80 riders, and we have the same.
What do you do, for example, when you organize a competition? Apart from the competition itself, what did you do outside of the competition?
Okay, it's really easy. When they arrive, there is a drink for the welcome to the person.
So you really organize an event for each competition?
Yeah. Not very important, but
yes,
look,
what you do.
I offer something to drink, something to eat, like the cake and like a party.
So they don't pay?
No, they don't pay. Look, it's really, it's not expensive, because when you have wine and beer and some cake, it's not really very expensive. And they like it. They like it.
They feel like they're...
Yeah, because when they arrive, you offer wine, and the atmosphere is really happy. Yes,
They're all drunk.
Is there anything else, Juan, that you would like to tell us? Is there something else that you think that you would like to tell us at this stage? No.
To continue.
Yeah, I mean, if you have something more to say to us.
I think it's the first is you have to think positive and to go forward with this idea, because if not, you can't arrive. Because everyone has, yes, but after what I can do, but maybe no, you have to go, because you need one the other. No?
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Now that we have talked about the dressage issue, can we ask you how is the because now we're trying to establish a para-equestrian dressage in Greece. How is the situation in Italy, and especially how did you start para-dressage? How many years before?
I can tell you just about my experience.
Yes, your experience.
My experience, I started in '82 to have the Paralympic, but in that moment we have all these call them, that's not Paralympic. Paralympic is the last word.
Special Olympics. No,
it's
para-dressage.
Para-dressage, there is para-dressage, and then they help, we start with them in our school, and I did it for 7 years, and after I stopped because it was really very hard for me to continue, because it's really, we need the particular Now we have the federation, we have the particular organization for the Paralympics, but I am not in this.
Freddie Lehman is a specialist for para-dressage.
Yeah, but he's not trainer.
No, I know.
But I am trainer in this, I know the problem, but it's a little bit different. Judging, it's one thing, training is, because the problem is really...
Excuse me, now I'm going to switch to Greek. I'm going to switch to Greek.
Yes.
Νομίζω ότι από την σημερινή κουβέντα, ό,τι και να πήραμε, τα σημειώσαμε, θα δούμε. Αυτό που νομίζω ότι το μήνυμα είναι ότι πρέπει να κάνουμε κάτι όλοι εμείς που ενδιαφερόμαστε για να προχωρήσει αυτό το άθλημα. Και αυτό σημαίνει συμμετοχή από όλους. Όταν λέω συμμετοχή εννοώ ο καθένας να βάλει τη δική του ιδέα και το δικό του χρόνο και να ασχοληθεί. Για αυτούς οι οποίοι είναι διατεθειμένοι να το κάνουν αυτό το οποίο εξήγησε πριν από λίγο, έχω εδώ πέρα ένα χαρτάκι και ένα στυλό να γράψουν το όνομά τους και ένα τηλέφωνο για να έρθουμε σε επαφή. Όσοι δεν το γράψουν και δεν θέλουν, κατανοητό ότι δεν έχουν ή το χρόνο ή τη διάθεση ή και τα δύο. Ευχαριστούμε πολύ. Ελπίζω να βοήθησε κάπου.
If you do that, and then we can find collaboration with Dressage, and we can maybe 200. Money?